Hey guys, Jimmy Williams again. I'm back with another great informative video for you. And I just want to pump you up, get you all excited, get you revved up today to let you know that today is going to be better than any other day you've ever had. As long as you believe that, get out of your bed, turn on your television or turn on your laptop and become the miracle. Make the thing happen in your life and don't wait for it to happen. I guarantee you things are going to change for you, okay? It has changed for me. It's changed for my wife and my family. Because we decided to get up, declare a thing, and put the work behind it. And guess what? We're seeing it happen. No matter how much of the negative energy that you're seeing out there, of course, we can't deny that, people are dying. It's a dark time in this world, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, and there's light in you. So if you're watching this, and you've probably had a bad month, 2 months, whatever, your business is taking a hit, I'm here to tell you it can turn around for you, and it's going to if you keep the right attitude. I always tell you all this. Attitude is going to determine the altitude of your business. It's going to determine the trajectory of your business. Okay. Remember to use your mental dexterity. Okay. The word dexterity meaning being able to use both hands, but in this particular context, I'm talking about use everything that you have. If you're so used to doing real estate all the time, maybe it's probably time for you to try something different. It's time to try something new, expand your mind, expand your thinking, and continue to get around people that are going to make you better. Don't be around the average status quo people. That's not to put them down. But if you're going to be great, you have to be around great people. Great minds think alike. Get around your mastermind, your 5 or 10 or 12 people that's going to challenge you to make you grow. Okay? There's a little exercise I want to go over with you. I'm not going to do it on this video, but it's regarding your mind. Feed your mind every day 5 to 30 minutes of something positive, whether you listen to it on a tape or on YouTube or you read it out loud. Listen, you can't get good things in your mind if you don't inject it in there. It's not going to just pop up in there. Just like people got negative energy and negative thoughts, evil thoughts and all those things. Those things came in by hearing or by saying it. So when you say it out loud, it becomes, it becomes power and it goes into your subconscious mind. It becomes a part of you. And so, you can't change those things overnight, right? So again, monitor what goes in your ear gate. Because whenever you hear, it's going to go in your mind. It's going to go in your subconscious mind. Put something positive in there every single day. All right. I got some great things to share with you today. I don't want to waste your time. I want to be about 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. And I just want to give you an update on what we're doing. Okay. In light of all the negative, the coronavirus and all the things going on in the world, there's powerful things that you can do online at home to become extremely successful in this time. Some people will call it a time of famine. It's not enough toilet paper and it's not enough, Lysol, because, Lysol has been known to kill the coronavirus. And, you go online, it's 30 or 40 bucks to buy at certain places. And it's not enough of this and not enough of that. There's enough for everyone if you know how to strategize and you keep the right mindset. Okay. So with all that going on, this week, in the next couple of weeks, this week and next week and the following week, I'm going to be having some very powerful people on my show. Man, I got some very exciting news for you. I'm telling you, and I'm going to give you some tips through my videos that's going to really help you. It can actually make you a wealthy person right there at home. Let me say that again. Open up your ears, guys. There's some things that can make you rich online right now by serving other people, and it's not real estate related. Remember, real estate's powerful. It's always going to be here. But what you have to remember is whenever something comes in to challenge the trajectory of your business with a tragedy or with a pandemic like what's going on now, you have to have the ability to shift to something else. Okay, and you have to do it relatively quickly. You can't wait for things to happen. You have to be ahead of the curve. And so some of the things I'm going to share with you today, I'm not going to teach anything today, but I'm going to tell you what we're going to be talking about. And these few topics I'm going to tell you can literally take your life and change it, turn it around and do a complete 180 and put you in another direction if you take action. All right. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. I always tell you guys all the time. Sorry about that. Get one of these, make it your best friend, your notebook, because you never know. You may get $1 billion witty invention in your mind. And if you forget to write it down, it passes through. And then you come back 2 or 3 years later and guess what? Someone else has that idea. It's no longer yours, right? All right. So here's what I want to talk about. What I want to give you guys is what I call some insider information. Okay. What it's going to do, it's going to help you succeed during a pandemic. All right, you might have saw some of my other videos. I was telling you guys about buying businesses and things of that nature. you can buy online businesses to make money. But I'm going to go into more depth and more detail of some of the things you can really do. All right. Now, again, I'm not going to teach today, but I'm going to tell you some of the topics that I think are important, that I think are going to be critical, and they're going to be very strategic as far as you positioning yourself to be ahead of the competition. Number one, I'm going to show you what type of websites I think you should put together and build, okay, with products and services that convert and solve problems. That's very, very important, because remember, with the entrepreneurial mindset, I teach this over and over again, we solve problems, okay? We create jobs, but we solve problems for people. Right now with the pandemic, there's certain problems we need to be able to go online and solve without having to leave our house. Well, if you have a laptop and you understand how to build websites and you understand drop shipping and things of that nature, you can create a website, you can create a service, and you can actually provide products and services for people right there from your laptop at home, all right? In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a website that me and my team, because I got guys working for me. I got a guy in California, he builds me websites, and actually he's built me 2 sites. And one of the sites is built to service people who are concerned about the coronavirus, as far as, you know, hand sanitizers and certain products and masks and all that. I sell all of that stuff on one of my websites that I just built. I'm going to show you guys how you can do the same thing and serve your customers. So that's going to be very, very important. Now that's not the only thing that's selling right now, but right now I would make that more of a priority. With this pandemic, find a way to solve people's problems, and it's going to put you ahead of the curve. All right. Until real estate gets back to normal again, this is what you should be doing. Number 2, I'm going to talk about something very, very important, because I see a lot of people doing it, and I'm one of the masters at it because I've done it so much in my life, and I want to kind of guide you on it, and it's called multi-level marketing. Okay, multi-level marketing. Because myself, I tried over 50 of them. Okay, so I'm going to teach you what I know. I'm not talking about something. I'm not going to come here sharing something with you that I don't know, that I don't understand. I've went down that road. I've made the mistakes. I've failed. Listen, Melaleuca, Amway, Quick Star, I tried. 5 links. Okay, there's some now I see online, and there's so many of them. I'm going to try to share with you guys which ones to stay away from. All right. And when I get into that, I'm going to talk to you about, you know, if you're in those kind of businesses, and they're all great businesses in most cases. The people mean well, the people at the top mean well. But if it's not structured a certain way where the guys that first get in, if it's not really benefiting them, I'm going to talk about ways that maybe you should, if you've been in 6 months to a year and you haven't seen a substantial growth in your income, you may need to let that company go, because you're better off starting a traditional business, believe it or not, where you're doing something like, you know, a website like that's going to help solve this pandemic problem, or starting another services business. You'll make a lot more money doing that than staying in multi-level marketing when it's not structured for the guy at the bottom to make money. The last one I was in, it was, I think it was 2016. I was in 5 links, and I invested about $2,000 of my own money, guys. Built myself a team, built a downline. I had guys in my and nobody did nothing, because, you know, if you don't go out and find the right people who are leaders, you can't make people build a business. Meanwhile, I was buying the products and I was doing that, and, you know, and I was faithful to it, and I didn't make any money. Well, now that I know what to do and what not to do, I'm going to teach you and show you which ones to stay away from. Am I discouraging from multi-level marketing? No, I'm not. But I don't want you wasting 3 or 4 or 5 years of your time and you haven't made a substantial amount of money. All right. So that's number 2. Number 3, taxes. This is the one I'm really, really excited about, because I just got my taxes done, and I'm going to show you how to save thousands of dollars if you have a small business, if you have an LLC. My wife and I, man, our accountant saved us, listen to this, about $17,000 this year. Okay, from 2 of our businesses, did about $75,000. She was able to save us in taxes that we'd had to pay back about 17 grand. And she herself was going to charge us $2,500. She gave us like 50% off of that. Yes, this is real. So I'm going to have her on this week. Her name is Leanna Miller. She's out of Cleveland, Ohio. I'm going to have her on. We're going to talk to her. But there's a lot of ways to save money. And I'm also going to talk about, as far as the taxes are concerned, there's certain things for small businesses. There's a loan out there that small businesses can get for $10,000. You know, there's certain states that you can apply for unemployment if you have an LLC or you're an independent contractor. You've been slow in the last couple of months. There's ways to get unemployment. There's all kinds of things you can do just because you took this hit. This is in addition to the stimulus check that they're going to give for $1,200. So you want to listen in when I have this conversation with Leanna Miller. She's going to go over all that. But she saved us $17K, guys, in taxes. I mean, this woman is awesome. But there's a lot of things you can do. Look, Jeff Bezos is arguably the richest man in the world, the guy who owns Amazon. Guess how much he paid in taxes last year? $0. There's ways around it, because if you serve and you do certain things, you can write off so much. And if you don't know what you're doing, you'll end up paying back a ton of money. I'm going to talk about that. Number 4, here's a big one. Once you build your website or you have a product or a service, you got to know how to get in front of people. And I tell people, stop relying on social media to drive sales. Social media is great, but there's other ways that you can scale your business. And I'm going to show you how to take any website and drive 1,000 visitors per day to that site. And this is real targeted visitors. This is not bots. This is not fake traffic. If you put AdSense on your traffic, some of you know what Google AdSense is when you put you go to Google and you allow them to advertise other businesses on your website. And they pay you for that. But the traffic that I'm going to be talking about is going to be AdSense safe. Okay, it's real. These are real visitors from around the world. Okay, organic traffic. I'm going to show you how to do that, and the budget is going to be about $150 a month. So I'm going to show you how to have, tons and tons of traffic coming to your site for a shoestring budget. All right, that's going to be something very important you want to look at, no matter what website it is. Number 5, and I'm closing. Advanced coaching and mentoring. Okay, I'm going to have a special guest. Her name is Dr. Shimona Wimberly, and she's out of Dallas, Texas, and we're going to be doing a show with her probably on Thursday or Friday of this week. And she's a master mentor and a coach. She's a television host. She is a best-selling author. She's fantastic. She's one of the best I've ever seen at coaching and mentoring on how to have the millionaire mindset, the millionaire mentality. And I'm going to have her on the show. Some of you are flirting with success. Some of you are flirting with the entrepreneur mindset. Some of you are flirting with, I'm going to be a millionaire one day. I want to be a billionaire one day. And you haven't learned the most valuable personal asset to it. And it's the art of serving other people, mastering you first, and then you master how to serve other people with a product or a service. That's how your income grows. And she talks about all of that. She's one of the best I've ever seen, and she's actually one of our brokers too. So when I say broker, she brings me deals, because you guys probably didn't know this, but some of you who don't know, we are experiencing a high volume of people coming to me, to my company, for direct funding. Since I do my own funding now, we funded, close to $100,000 for several different people over the last few months, and we have a deal now for one company for $100,000 this month. We got one. We do all types of borrowing because I do my own. Listen, I can do what banks can't do, and so she's one of my brokers for that. And if you want to be a broker, just let us know. But there's so many things that you could do to make money. All right, people are still loaning money. My company is constantly loaning money. As long as you can show bank statements, if you have property that you own, we can borrow against that property. There's so many things that you can do. Regardless of your credit. So, these principles that I'm going to share with you, these things here, can really turn your business around and give you a plethora of ideas, and it can give you a way out of your situation. Don't let your current situation dictate your destiny. Continue to grow your mind, or you're going to work your behind. That's all I got to tell you today. Just stay in tune with me for this week, and we'll be back with more information, okay? Again, I'm going to leave my website down there. I eventually am going to be leaving Facebook. I told you guys in April I'd be leaving. We're in April right now. My wife and I, we're still working on our app, but we're just about there. But we do have a website where you can subscribe, okay? It's $20 a month. You can follow my video content. As I leave Facebook, you'll be able to get more videos and subscribe to all the new things that we're doing. Some of the things I'll never talk about on Facebook are going to be in that group, okay? So you can subscribe right away, and we'll tell you more about that. Right, honey?
Right.
She's over here. You can't hear her talking, but she says right. Blessings to you all. Shalom, and I'll see y'all at the top, okay? Bye-bye.